Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Victoria here. In this tutorial I'm using rubbing, which is 100% acrylic. I'm doing a voiceover because there's noise in the background. So I saw this top on Pinterest and it really inspired me, the Caitlin halter neck top, crop top. It was made in 3x1, so I started by pulling out a group of 5 threes and leaving one needle at the back, working in tension 7. So I went on ahead casting on. Those are 3 needles in the front and 1 needle at the back, at the resting position. So you cast on as usual and you knit your first row, then you hang on your comb. You can do this with a bulk yarn machine. I think it can also bring it out. So I started with that and knitted 10 rows. Then after that I went on to do my increases. The increases I'm going to do them as well as while I'm considering the pattern of 3x1. So I pulled out 1 needle, I skipped 1 needle, pulled out 1 needle so that I continue with the pattern both sides. So I pulled out 1, knitted 2 rows, pulled out another, knitted 2 rows, then pulled out another, knitted 2 rows as well. So I maintained a grouping of 3, 3, 3. Then after that I knitted 5 rows at once. So that's how I'm doing the increase. You increase one side, both sides, 1 needle, but you ensure that you skip the 1 needle or you leave it in the resting position, and then you knit 2 rows after every increase. You knit 2 rows after every increase. Pardon me, I have some cough. My voice may not come out as usual, but that's how I'm doing the pattern. You pull out 1 needle and you knit 2 rows both sides, and after the 3 rows have all come out, you knit 5 rows all at once. So after every increase you knit 5 rows, after every increase you knit 5 rows, after every 3 grouped increase you knit 5 rows. So it's how I'm going to continue doing that. You pull out 1 needle both sides. Remember to keep with a pattern of 3, 1, and then the increases. So you keep on doing that up to because we are all in different sizes, so this was kind of from small to medium size. So it depends on how wide your chest is. So you might want to increase, because I did up to about 50 by 50, 51 side. So you might want to do the same, or you might have to increase more or reduce depending on your body size or how you want your top to be. So I'm going to go on ahead and do that. I will do the increases both sides, maintaining the pattern up to the point, up to the needle points 51, 50. Yes, thank you for everyone that is watching. Thank you for taking off time to watch this video and for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please go on ahead and subscribe to my channel. You'll be seeing a lot here. Yes, for every returning subscriber, thank you so much for loving this channel. Please don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave for me your beautiful comments in the comment section below. Let me know what I should have done, what I shouldn't have done, as we interact in this video. So you are going to go on ahead and do your increases. You see the pattern is coming, the shape is coming out well symmetrically. As you keep doing your increases on both sides, you maintaining your pattern, it will go on well. So go on ahead, do your increases, you need 2 rows, increase 1, need 2 rows, increase 1, and then after the 3 increases you need 5 rows. After the 3 increases you need 5 rows. I haven't done it with a bulky machine, but I think if you have the bulky or chunky machine, you can try it with a yarn that can fit in, but not the bulky yarn. Yeah, it can work on any machine, I believe, depending on your yarn and your type of machine. So go on, try it out and let me know what comes out. You can tag me along on Instagram at abokinit. I'll be happy to see your work. It really encourages me when I see what you do through my tutorials. If you hear some background noise, that is my baby. She's trying to wake up. Yeah, she's trying to wake up, and in case I stop or you hear some noise, I might have to go and I feed her, then come back and we continue with this. So I'm back. Now you can go on, do to whichever length you want. Now I've reached at a point where I'm at 50-51. So I'm going to knit up straight without any increases. Here I had knit up to 120, I guess, and then I'm going to do the straight increase of 40 rows. Now this depends on your bust size. You can measure and knit according to your bust size. So I knitted straight 40 rows without any increases. Now after the 40 rows I started doing the decreases. So here the 40 rows are done. You can see the pattern is coming out well, and so after doing all that, it's going to be straight up. Sorry, after the straight up it's going to be the decreases. Knit 1 row, sorry, transfer to the next, knit 2 rows, transfer to the next, both sides. So I'm doing the decreases both sides, the left and the right. Pick 1 needle, transfer to the next, and knit 2 rows. Pick a needle, transfer to the next, like that, knit 2 rows. So continue with the decreases, bearing in mind that you have to keep with a pattern of 3 by 1. So when you are done knitting, you hold your 3 needles, and transferring all the 3 needles, the group of 3 needles, to the next, the decreases. You maintain, you skip. You have to maintain that skipping, so that the pattern still remains of 3 by 1, 3 by 1. So go on ahead, do those decreases, pick 1 needle, transfer to the next, pick 1 needle, transfer to the next, and knit 2 rows after every transfer. Every decrease you knit 2 rows, I was trying to use the 3 side-ended tool so that I get a pattern, but it didn't come out as I really wanted, so I later on gave up. There is a pattern like an edging that would come out without it being so rolled out, so it's what I wanted to really do with the 3 headed transfer tool. But because of the gap of the 1 needle that is at the back, it failed to come out as I really wanted it to. Yeah, so I later on gave it up. I tried with the 2-sided, as you can see, so that I create that pattern. It kind of came out, but it came out on like 1 row, so it really failed me. I just later on gave up on it. I said, let me just transfer with only one-sided transfer tool. But that's how you're going to continue doing. You'll do the decreases, transfer one needle to the next, transfer one needle to the next. If you've been observant, you've seen I am not doing the 5. Okay, I've done the 5 needles after the end of the 3 transfers, 3 needles after the transfer. So the same way I did it down is the same way I'm doing it up. After transferring all that group of 3, make sure you need the 5 rows. You transfer the one needle, you need 2 rows. Then after the 3 needles are all done for that group, you need 5 rows. I hope I'm making it clear, I'm making sense in this, because I'm doing a voiceover and I hope you really get it. Go on, do your decreases up to the point where you will see the neck area, and there we shall be shaping off the neck. You can listen to some music. Talking too much. Okay, enjoy some music. millimeter is 232. So at this point, I'm going to pull back all the needles from the resting position to the working position, and I need 2 rows to cast off, and that is the shape for the that is the part for the neck. I'll cast off this. So after casting off, we work on the back part and the neck part, and then we join the piece together. So this is how it is. You can see the edges. Wanted to achieve that. So we are going now to work on the back part. So in the same way, I pulled out 50, 51. Actually, I did 45, 46 needles. I kind of reduced it so that it is a bit tight for the back. This is for a small size, but you can do for a size you can measure and you see which size fits you. So still in the same way, 3 by 1 needles that I pulled to the working position, and then you knit. I knitted 40 rows, because if you remember on the front part, that part that I knitted straight, there were 40 rows. So the same thing for the back, I will knit straight 40 rows, then cast them off. Now no increases, no reductions, nothing. It's just straight 40 rows, knit them all at once, and you cast off. So this is what I'm basically going to do on this part of the back. Here I'm casting on Europe method. with a lot of tangling of thread, I finally knitted up to 40, and I pulled all the needles to the working position like I did with the previous piece, then knit 2 rows and cast it off. So this is the part of the back. I knitted basically 40 rows, but if you prefer a larger one, you can do that. It depends on our body sizes because we are all different, so you can either add on or reduce, depends on what you want, but this is what I came up with. So I knitted 40 rows straight up, as you saw, no reductions, no increases. Now still with a 3x1 pattern needle selection. Then I'm casting off. After this, I'm going to be casting on for the neck. All right. So here the back part is done. You can stretch it out a bit. and that is it. So now for the neck area, I cast off 70, 71, still in 3 by 1 needle selection. Yes, I was trying to see how wide the neck can be, like halfway. So I did 3 by 1 needle selection still in the same pattern. So I selected 70, 71 needles. I cast on and I knitted up to 80 rows, then increased to tension 10 for the hem. And then also I knitted for the folding, then I also knitted another 80 rows, just like you can do any other halter neck. It's what I really did, just creating a neck which doesn't have a body and joining it to a body. Yeah, so you can knit however wide or large you want your neck to be, but this is the measurement that I used. Still maintaining the 3 by 1 pattern. I knitted straight those number of rows. So if you want a longer one or a huge roll, you can. It depends on what you want really, because you're the designer. So that's what I did, casting on as usual, Iraq method, and then knitting those rows. And after that I joined the body to the folding together, like now to join, picking up stitches and joining back to the one that lands on the bed. I knit 1 row and then cast off. Yeah, basically that's what I did. So go on ahead and do that, and then we shall be joining the pieces together after we are done with the neck area. At this point, I want to ask those who haven't subscribed, please go on and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for every one of you that has subscribed. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. Please encourage your friends to also subscribe, share my videos in your knitting groups. It really encourages me so much. And give it a like, a thumbs up, comment. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear your beautiful comments. Yes, so go on ahead, create your neck area, and then we shall join our pieces together to create the Caitlin halter neck symmetrical crop top. Yeah, all that. All right, enjoy some music. neck part is done, as you can see here. I'm going to join it to the front part, the top area, and then also join the back part, making like bringing the piece to piece together. Just you have to look at the center of the neck so that the joining area comes to the back. So I measured, like with my eyes, I just centered the top part of the body, and then I just joined with the hand on the neck and the top area where I cast off for the neck to build it up, and then I joined the neck piece. Then after, I also did the back area in the parts where I had knitted straight to build it up. So go on ahead and do that, and we shall meet when I've finished joining. So I'm going to show you how I'm doing it, so you will see the part when it is done, sorry, the top when it is all done. And yeah. So the top is done, it is here ready. I've joined the back area, I've joined the neck area, and this is how the Caitlin inspired, Pinterest inspired top has turned out to be. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. I'll be seeing you next time. Bye bye. Thank you.